Okay, today we are looking at number sequences, and we're going to look at some missing number problems. We're also going to look at some number line problems because often people find these a little bit tricky. So what's the number represented on this number line? Well, at the moment we can see that the difference between 10 and 20 is 10. The gap between 10 and 20 is 10. We know that because we know our number bonds to 20. 10 out of 10 is 20. And I've split up this 10 here into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 parts. So I need to work out what am I counting each time. So I can do 10 divided by 10, split it up into those 10 parts, is 1. So I'm now certain I'm counting in ones. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So then I can see the arrow is clearly pointing at the number 17. So you're going to have a go at this one. Again, we can see the difference between 30 and 40 is 10. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 parts. So what am I counting in and what value is the arrow pointing at? Pause the video, unpause when you're done. So 10 divided by 10 is 1. So we're counting in ones again. So I'm going to fill these in. And I can see really clearly the arrow is pointing at the number 34. Now it gets a little bit more tricky when there aren't 10 parts on the number line. I think in reception and back in year 1, we're very used to seeing number lines with 10 sections on, like these ones here. And that's because the first time we really come across number lines is when we're learning to count from 0 to 10. So people tend to get a bit confused sometimes when number lines don't have 10 sections. If we look here then, again, we've got 40 to 50, so that's a difference of 10. This number line has a value of 10. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal parts. So I'm sharing 10, this 10, into 5 equal groups. Well, 10 divided by 5, if I know my 5 times table, 5, 10, there's 2 lots of 5 in 10. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. So that means I must be counting in twos. So let's check 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. So yes, it works. And then I can really clearly see the arrow is pointing at 44. If you weren't thinking and you just straight away went into ones, well, 41, 42, you can see, oh, that can't be right, can it? Because if I carry that on, I don't get to 50, I'd be at 45. So that doesn't make any sense at all. So your turn now. Again, think, I've got a difference of 10, 80 to 90. How many parts are there? So what am I dividing by? And what does that give me? So then what am I counting in each time? And what is the value of the arrow? Pause your video now, but don't forget that you can look back at my example as well as a reminder to help you work out what you need to do on this one. Pause your video, unpause when you're ready. Okay, so again, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal parts. 10 divided by 5 we know is 2, so we're counting in twos. 84, 86, 88, 90. So we can see the arrow is pointing at the number 86. Okay, something slightly different then. We've got a number sequence here. Now in year 2, we've been working on counting in 2s, 5s and 10s. And if you're really confident with those, you're going to be in a great position for the start of year 3. So keep practicing at home every day, counting up and down 2s, 5s and 10s. So if we complete this sequence, what I need to notice is what's going on each time. Well, 25 to 30, I'm adding 5, aren't I? So I must be adding 5 each time. So 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yes, it works good. Now what's going on here? This time I can see I'm going down, so I must be subtracting each time. You can see I'm subtracting 2 each time. So 68, or 72, 70, 68, 66, 64, 62. What about here? Well, this isn't very helpful at the beginning, is it? Because I don't know what the pattern is yet. So I need to find 2 together, 2 numbers that are together. And what's going on? Well, The ones are staying the same, but I'm getting 10 less each time, so I'm subtracting 10. That's what's going on here. So 98, 88, 78, 68, 58, 48. So the trick here is to find two numbers or more that are next to each other, work out what's going on, what am I adding or subtracting each time, and then fill in the rest of the gaps. So your 10 now. Pause your video, have a go at these sequences, and then unpause once you're done. Okay, let's have a look. So hopefully you've worked out what's going on here. We're getting smaller, so we're subtracting 5 each time. So I get that. This one here, I can't work it out from here, so I need to go to here. What's going on? Well, 56 to 58, I'm adding 2. So 52 add 2 is 54. 58, just be a bit careful here. When I add 2, I get to 60, and then 62. And what about here? Well, again, 55 to 45, I'm subtracting 10. 35, so 25. Then just at the end here, you need to be a little bit careful. Sometimes this is where people struggle a bit. You get 15, 1, 10, 5 ones, and then no 10s. So I go down to 5. 55, 45, 35, 25, 15, 5. So that's it from me. Have a go now at the independent task, but really think about what we've done today. You can go back to this video if you need to. Have a look at all of the different steps that we've been through in this session to help you have your best go at these number sequences.